This is the high density Espalier Gardener, and this is my Jaboticaba. A Jaboticaba is a fruit that is from Brazil. It is probably standing maybe 7 feet tall now, but inside of I think this is like a 7-gallon bucket. So really, it's probably standing maybe 5.5 feet tall. For comparison purposes, here's my hand next to the trunk. So you can see it's about half as wide almost as my hand. This tree is, I believe, an 8 or 9-year-old tree now, and they are noted for taking forever to give fruit. These trees bloom directly, what happened here? Directly on the trunks. So the whole thing just turns into a whole, like a whole bunch of white flowers. Actually, it looks really pretty. And the fruit that it gives is like a small plum looking thing. Or a really big grape. They are purple in color, but the reason why I went ahead and got it, this is a tropical tree, but it has done very well as far as cold climate. From my last video where this appeared, in the video where I showed the whole garden, I've pruned it since then. I am trying to make sure that, since this is a long time in blooming tree, I want to make sure that the trunks are growing up. I don't want this to become like a bush or anything like that. I want it to actually be a full-on tree. And the branches that have been growing like straight out or even down, I've just been cutting those off and really having the tree concentrate on the branches that go up. And I've tried to keep it in balance as well. In the last video I talked about how there were a lot of leaves on there that were kind of a peach color, that they were going to be turning green, and they are well on their way to doing that. All the new leaves, they're still a little pinkish, but they are definitely turning green. When they first come out, they're almost not exactly a bright red, but a pretty strong red. The fruit for the Jaboticaba is quite unique. It looks like a little plum or a really big grape, but when you eat it, what you do is you put it in your mouth and you pop it with your teeth, and it's like a tapioca consistency on the fruit, and it actually kind of tastes like tapioca. It's really, really good. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's an exotic tropical fruit tapioca on the flavor. But it has a small seed inside, and it's really, really delicious and worth the effort if you can find the tree. I purchased this one when it was, I believe, 8 years old, so it's got to be at least 9 years old, because I've had the tree for about a year now. And they say that it starts to fruit on the trunk once it's somewhere between 10 to 12 years old. So hopefully another year, a few years, I should start to have fruit from my Jaboticaba. And there's Bruno again. If you have questions or comments, please post them and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching.